Hello, everybody. Thank you for logging in. I actually had wanted to log in a little bit earlier, just because I want to share this video onto the Mindfulness for Mental Health page, but I don't know if I'm able to do that. I'm just trying to see if I can. It's so lovely to see you here. Hello. Hello. I'm just trying to see if there's a way I can share this, but I don't think there is. If anybody is able to share this onto the Mindfulness for Mental Health page, that would be good, but I don't know if that's going to work either. So we'll just leave it and I'll just go on here. But it's really wonderful to see you all, and thank you so much for logging on. I have really been looking forward to doing this little workshop tonight. And I say workshop, but actually I feel that this is going to be very relaxing as well, which is really, really needed at the moment. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I feel that there's so much pressure coming from all different areas in our lives, and we need to know how to manage this. And as you know, I am a mindfulness teacher along with lots of other things, but the Mindfulness for Mental Health page, I was encouraged to do that. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and my angels were like, you need to create a page which is solely dedicated to supporting people, you know, people's mental health. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And I set it up during lockdown. But I've been going through lots of changes in my life. Hello, Wayne. Hello, Christine. Lovely. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, so I've been going through quite a lot of things myself, huge transformations. So now I'm a bit more settled. It's time to really start supporting people as much as I can, both with their mental health as well as their spiritual health. So actually their overall well-being. So tonight, hi Gina. Oh, it's so beautiful to see all of you, and thank you so much for logging on. I really hope that you are all okay. I know that times are just a little bit crazy at the moment, and we have to sit tight. Hello, my beautiful sister Michelle. We have to sit tight right now, and we have to try and remain really grounded. And for those of you that are not sure what I mean when I say grounded, it really is as it sounds. We need to be connected to Mother Earth. We need to keep our connection strong. The minute we're not, that is when we go into the space of the mind, and we just kind of, when that starts taking over, it leads to all sorts of issues, anxiety, depression, and hi Gemma, hi Wayne. Really, really lovely to see all of you. Thank you so much for logging on. And you know, we've got people logging on from all over the world, and what a blessing that we can all be here together tonight. Okay. So I'm going to start by telling you what we're actually going to do. Okay. So we're going to begin by bringing ourselves into the present moment, just through our breath, by connecting to the ground, and by connecting to our body. Okay, and this workshop is all to do with using our sense of hearing to bring ourselves into the present moment. Hi Jessica. Oh, it's just beautiful to see you all. Thank you for being here. So we're going to connect to our sense of hearing, because there are so many different ways that we can bring ourselves into the present moment. And it's so important that as many people as possible learn all these different techniques for our own mental health, as well as to teach other people. Now, I get so many clients and students that come to me and they're like, I can't meditate. I can't switch my mind off. I just can't do it. I'm finding it really difficult. And I want to share with you, I get that and I understand that. Part of our human way is the fact, hi Ridwan, lovely to see you. part of our human nature is to be completely in the head, okay? But we have become slaves to our thoughts, okay? Now, there are 3 spaces that we live in: the past, the present, and the future. And I'm not going to get too much into this because really I just want to show you the tools, okay? But we spend a lot of time living in the past, okay? The past can never, ever, ever be changed, all right? It is there, it's done. But we spend a lot of time living there, and you know, it's the should have, would have, could have. That's exactly what I call it. I should have, I would have, I could have, all of those things. We can't change it, but we spend so much time there. And what that actually can potentially do is it can trigger depression, okay? So when you spend a lot of time living in the past, in the space that can never be changed, that is where depression can kind of stem from, okay? So we want to learn to bring ourselves into the present moment out of that space, okay? And tonight I'm going to show you how to do that. Another place that we spend a lot of time is the future, okay? The future doesn't even exist, all right? It doesn't even exist, but we spend so much time there. And actually it's all about spending, you know, most of our life in a place where it might never happen, okay? Now, I'm not saying we can't plan, and I'm not saying that we can't be prepared for the future, but we spend so much time in that space, and what that does is that actually triggers anxiety because we worry. And if I'm really honest with you, and I say this often, and people are like, whoa, that really makes sense. It actually isn't even really about the past or the future. It's the fact that we can't control those places, okay? So actually the depression that we're feeling and the anxiety that we're feeling, it's all about the fact that we can't control. And right here in between those 2 spaces is the present moment. In the present moment, there is no fear. It's where all the magic happens. And we are able to be in full control. So why don't we spend enough time there? Because our human mind is not conditioned, okay? So we need to start exercising it. We need to start practicing. We really need to start kind of spending time using all the tools that we have to bring ourselves into that moment. Hi, Shannon. So tonight I'm going to share with you one of the tools, okay? So we're going to use our sense of hearing to bring ourselves into the present moment, okay? Now, mindfulness has 2 different spaces. It's got formal and informal, and a lot of people don't know this. So for those of you that say, oh, I can't meditate, I just can't sit still for long enough, I can't control my mind, that's because you've probably tried formal mindfulness, okay? This is where you have to be a little bit more disciplined. You have to be a little bit more trained. And people try it. There's some beautiful apps and all like the YouTube meditations and all of that. There's some beautiful, beautiful things up there. But people go straight into formal meditation and they're like, I can't do it. Hello, Santosh. And then they're like, I want to give up because I can't stay in that space. It's just too difficult for me to stay in the present moment. And I really want to say to you, try informal mindfulness. And that's what we're going to do today, because informal mindfulness is where you bring yourself into the present moment using your 5 senses. So you've got your smell, you've got your taste, you've got your sight, you've got hearing, and you've got feeling, okay? Those 5 senses, hi Nazia, those 5 senses are able to support you in bringing yourself into the present moment. And it is so wonderful because when you want to work with children or young people, this is a really great way to teach them to come into the present moment. Okay, and tonight is all about us using our sense of hearing, okay? I want to make sure before we start today that you are seated and you are comfortable and you've either got a blanket, that your feet are nice and warm, because when we go into a space of relaxation and we bring ourselves into the present moment, our body temperature can tend to drop a little bit, okay? So just make sure that you're nice and comfortable, you've got a blanket or a jumper, and that you are really in a good space, okay? And we're going to begin by connecting to our breath, to the ground, and to the body. Okay? So I invite you to join me now. Get nice and comfortable. You can have your feet on the ground or you can have them raised. You can even be lying down if you want to lie down for this, because really when we do workshops like this, this is about you honoring you. It's about you relaxing, having some time to yourself, and just really, really taking care of your well-being and honoring what you might need for your overall well-being. Okay? So we're going to begin by connecting to the breath. So I'd like you to take a really nice deep breath in through your nose, pulling it right down into your diaphragm and into your tummy. Okay? Because most of the time we only use half our lung capacity, and that's a different workshop, okay, because we can talk about breath another time. All right, so let's do that breath again. Take another really nice deep breath in, pulling the air all the way down into the diaphragm and right down into your tummy. So what you're actually hoping for is that your tummy comes out, not your lungs and your shoulders rising, so that you're pulling that air and you're pulling it right down into your tummy. Okay? And let's go for it again. Take another really nice deep breath in through the nose, pulling it down into the diaphragm and into the tummy. That beautiful breath. And I'd like you now just to start breathing as you normally breathe. And if you feel comfortable enough, gently close your eyes and just be guided by my voice. Just start breathing as you normally breathe now, not trying to change your breath in any way. And really feel the air now as it's going into your nostrils and into your body. And if you find your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to your breath, feeling that air as it's going into your nose and into your body. What you're doing here now is using your breath as a tool to bring you into the present moment. Always coming back to the breath. Always coming back to the breath. I'd like you now to take your awareness to the ground. So that's either going to be through your feet or through your seated base or through your body if you're lying down. Just connect to the ground now and feel the ground underneath you. Just feel that connection to the ground, and this is a wonderful way just to ground yourself whenever you need to. Just connect to the ground. You're in a space now where you're connecting to your breath and the ground. Breath and ground. Always coming back to your breath and the ground. We're going to connect to our body now. So start to feel the muscles in your head and your face. Your neck and your shoulders. arms and hands, your fingers, your back, your chest and stomach, your hips, your seated base, your legs and your feet. And just connect now to your whole body. Feel the weight on your body, either on the chair or your bed. Feeling the density of your physical body. And we're in a space now where we're connecting to our breath, to the ground, and to your body. Breath, ground, body. You're going to take your awareness now up to your ears. And just be aware of what you can hear now in the space around you. All the sounds you can hear, just tune into them. Now try and hear outside of the space you're in. So either in a different room or outside your house. Try and stretch your hearing. And now really try and stretch your hearing as far as it can go. You might hear an aeroplane or a train. You're in a space now where you're connecting to your breath, to the ground, to your body, and what you can hear. And just stay in this space for a moment, and if you find your mind begins to wander, that's perfectly okay. It's normal. Just gently bring yourself back to your breath, to the ground, to your body, and what you can hear. And it doesn't need to be in that order. And just stay in this space now as I start bringing in different sounds. Focusing on your breath, And slowly start bringing your awareness to your breath. Feeling the air as it's going in, moving down into the diaphragm and into your tummy. Connecting again to the ground, feeling the ground underneath you. Taking it up now into your physical body and just connecting to the density of your physical body. And you might want to just give your shoulders a little shrug, and you might want to just give the spine a little flex. And when you're ready, gently bring yourself back and open your eyes. And if you have any water or any tea or a little drink, maybe just have a little sip of that now. It's always good just to have a little bit of liquid after you do a little bit of meditation. Okay. Well, there you have it. And that is exactly how you can bring yourself into the present moment through your sense of sound. And it's always such an honor to use these beautiful tools in my workshops, because these are just amazing. And thank you, Jessica. I'll show you how beautiful the colors are. I mean, they really are. Look at that beautiful color. That one's for the sacral chakra. And again, the chakras are a different workshop. Look at this beautiful one. Nice and bright yellow, nice happy colors, which is what we need. We need a little bit of brightness. This is for the heart. Yeah. And here I've got, this is the other one, which is really beautiful. Nice and purple. So, you know, just to kind of go back to the meditation, it's such a pleasure, Amanda. And Jessica, my kitten, loved your bowls. Oh, give your kitten a little tickle from me. What it is it's important that you learn to be able to connect to the present moment using your sense of hearing at any time, okay? It's such a pleasure, Yana. Because you can do it when you're driving, you can do it when you're out walking. You know, if you find that your mind is kind of taking over and you're either stuck in the past or the future, it's triggering a bit of anxiety and you're not feeling physically well, okay? Stop, connect to your breath, connect to the ground, connect to what you can hear. And it's really as simple as that, okay? But it's about remembering to do that. We actually have all the tools on our body to help us move into the present moment. We don't need to stop and download an app or go onto YouTube and listen to a meditation. You have the ability to do that yourself. And that is what is so beautiful about this. You know, I'm going to be doing regular workshops now on the present moment and sharing different tools and techniques on how we can be more present. And, you know, I really hope that this workshop was beneficial to you, as well as the beautiful sound of the bowls. Please message me if you'd like any guidance on mindfulness, or just if you need some support with your mental health as well. The beautiful page, this beautiful page, your Mindfulness for Mental Health, is a platform where I'm offering support. I know a lot of people haven't got a lot of money at the moment, and I want to bring that into it, because this is why I offer free workshops. It's so that everybody's able to benefit, okay? So that we can come together as a group and you can receive guidance on how to manage your mental health, assistance, you learn the tools. I'm also going to be doing a few little healing workshops as well for those of you that want to understand that energy more. You know, so I'm here for you as much as I can be. This is exactly what I need to be doing. I need to be of service. So it's an honor to be here sharing this with you tonight. and I'm sending you all so much love. Please feel free to message me if you need any support or guidance on your journey. Okay, whether it be mindfulness or just if you actually just need a little bit of support, I'm completely here for you. And I'm sending you all far and wide so much love. It's an absolute pleasure. It's a pleasure. And please look after yourselves. For those of you that are going into summer, I think it's going to be a really hot summer wherever you are. And for those of us that are about to go into winter, I've got a feeling it's going to be a really cold winter. So just make sure that you're nice and warm and you're ready for winter. Make sure you've got nice fluffy socks and blankets. Okay. Please make sure that you have some water after tonight as well, just to kind of, anytime we do any of this work, we have a bit of healing on a cellular level. So we want to just support that and drink some water or some nice herbal tea. Okay. But I'm sending so much love to all of you, and I will let you know when the next workshop is going to be. Please take care and have a lovely evening or day if you're in America. All right, bye-bye, everybody.